Theresa May has shown that neither she or her party is in any way committed to tackling social injustice in this country. Her so-called shared society initiative is just more Tory propaganda calculated to misinform the public and deflect attention away from what's going on. For Theresa May to suggest the Tory party is a party of social justice is an insult to every man, woman and child in this country. Over 1 million people forced to rely on food bank handouts to survive. Parents going without food, sometimes for days, so their children have enough to eat. GPs prescribing nutritional drinks to starving patients to keep them alive. The disabled trapped in their homes, abandoned and forgotten. The elderly forced to sell their homes to leave their loved ones and a lifetime of memories. And those who remain forced to choose between a meal for the table or heat. Thousands of our sick have died after this government declared them fit for work. The homeless, cold and hungry, are dying on our streets. 17 million people have less than £100 in savings. That's 17 million a heartbeat away from being thrown onto the street. Homelessness soaring, child poverty soaring. This Christmas we saw nothing less than a child poverty crisis. We have at least 4 million children in poverty, and what does this government do about it? It tries to disown the problem by abolishing the child poverty unit. This government is plunging the people in this country into levels of poverty not seen since the Victorian age. Malnutrition is causing the return of Victorian diseases like scurvy and scarlet fever. The NHS is in crisis. People are dying on hospital trolleys. The British Red Cross has rightly said the NHS is facing a humanitarian crisis as hospitals and ambulances struggle to keep up with rising demand. And what does the PM do? She and her crony ministers simply bat aside what the Red Cross says is inappropriate. Theresa May has even singled out her health minister, Jeremy Hunt, as one of the most passionate advocates for patients and doctors. That's sheer stupidity. The unprecedented industrial action taken by junior doctors last year was a direct consequence of the ineptitude and negligence of her bullying health minister. Time and again he's shown himself deliberately misleading the public on weekend death rates. This man has led the NHS into an ever worsening crisis and completely demoralised every one of the kind, caring souls who work within it. Patients may even have died because of this man. If it were up to me, he would not be showered with accolades. He'd be charged with gross negligence, manslaughter and thrown in jail. The Tory party by stealth has created a two-tier system of justice, one for the rich and one for the poor, the latter offering little or no justice at all. And don't even get me started on education. Tories even want to bring back fox hunting, for God's sake. It's time to wake up. There is only one way we can defeat this madness, and that's to join the Labour Party and fight back together.